So good morning, everyone. This is the House of Vegannatti. Good morning, good morning. Sorry I'm running so late. We had technical difficulties this morning, but I am up and I am ready to talk to you. I let everyone know in the Vegannatti group, which for those of you who don't know me, in Vegannatti, in the House of Vegannatti, my name is Amelia Bryant, also known as Emmy Wu. I am a celebrity vegan coach and chef, personal chef. Why did I create Vegannatti and what is Vegannatti? Vegannatti is about not being married to your food, living a healthy life, eating to live, eating to live the earthly foods that God gave, from healing and herbal remedies, eating electrical foods, eating the indigenous way, so many different ways. I'm going to talk to you guys this morning about a lot of different things, but Vegannatti stands about regeneration and transformation. And what is regeneration to me? Regeneration is the same way when you see an animal or when your body gets injured or organism, they are rebuilding the cells. They are rebuilding their muscle tissue. You're restoring everything about you within and outwardly. Why is it called Vegannati? A lot of you will say, "Are you vegan?" Yes, I am vegan. Do you eat meat? No, I don't eat meat, and I don't eat dairy. Now, I will admit, I've had my down days where, yeah, cheese was my guilt. But there are ways to make cheese and taste like real cheese, and you will still have the same nutrients. You will still love it. And a lot of people say, I'm worried about losing my shape. Well, first and foremost, love yourself. It's not about what society thinks, it's about what you think about yourself. And when you're losing a weight, you're losing fat that's not supposed to be there. Number one, you lose it and then you gain it. So it's a mental thing. A lot of us have insecurities. A lot of us are scared to take that step. We want it, but we're scared to take that step. And if you see smoke, that's just my incense burning. That's my morning thing every morning or all day. I gotta burn an incense. So, this is real for me. I can't sugarcoat anything. I gotta be who I am to you, and I want you to understand that what I'm doing is not about all about the money. It is all about I want to see people free in their mental, free in their hearts, free, healthy. Be healthy. Imagine if there was a place where you can go to and you know you're not alone, and there are those that have went through the same diet as you, the Atkins diet, the Meridian diet, all these different diets is out here. And I'm not saying they're not bad, to each his own, but what about you creating your own? What would you do if there was a place that you know the disease, because everything is a disease, a dis-ease. Disease, dis-ease. The dis-ease in your mind and your mental, the dis-ease in your heart, the disease in your body. What if, what if there was a place that I belong to a place of people that they understand me. I don't feel like I'm being judged. I don't feel intimidated or anything. I can be me and I can take my own pace to my transformation. Well, that's what Vegannatti is about. That's what Vegannatti is about. Spiritually, mentally, physically, the whole nine. That's what we're about holistically. Now, once again, when I was talking about regeneration to me, because I'm a spiritual person, when I put regeneration in my mind too with God, and everyone's different. Buddha, Allah, whatever you want to do. That's not what we're here about. There's no judgment in Vegannatti, in the House of Vegannatti. What is regeneration to me? You're restoring. You're regenerating your mindset. You're regenerating everything until you're new you. When people make up the New Year's resolution, they're always talking about, for New Year's, I'm going to work out. And for New Year's, I'm going to do this. And for New Year's, I'm not going back. I'm not going to do this relationship again. I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. But guess what? What is the percentage of people that follow through to their New Year's resolution? Not a lot, right? because we go back. Why? Because we have a broke health mentality. It's a living entity within you, and it's a broke mentality. When we have a broke mentality in health and wealth and spiritualism, it doesn't move, but the same way. Our flesh battles our higher self every day. And so transformation for me is inwardly and outwardly. You might work out, you might change outwardly, but inwardly, it starts here. To become unlearned again in your mind and be wanting to be learned, and it's hard for us as adults. We don't want to be learned because we think we know everything. And I'm guilty of that. This didn't happen overnight for me. And I'll tell you, I had a collapsed lung when I had my last daughter, and I had to be on an inhaler. And as well, like my son, he had to be on an inhaler, and because he was getting croup and everything, wasn't having a hard time. So with the help of, my love of my heart, he, is vegan, and he helps women with fibroid cysts and all that good stuff. So shout out to AMA Health. I love you guys. Love those brothers. They are doing big things, and you guys need to, you women out there, if you're going through something in your life, believe me, AMA Health got that for you. So this is not a promotional plug, but I just had to put that out. And that's not just because I know them either. I say that to anyone, if I know you and I feel that you have something valuable for this earth and to heal people, and excuse the phone, I advise you to, I'll let the world know about you. So basically I had a collapsed lung, and, I was having a hard time. And, for my size, being 5'5", I was 142 pounds when I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. And, my BM, all that, oh man, it was too much for my weight. I was overweight. It wasn't obesity. I was overweight for my size. And a lot of people are like, well, I'd rather be this and that. And, it's always a TV thing. I want a big booty, and I want big thighs, and I want to be this. And is it really that's something that you want, or is it because you're trying to attract the opposite sex? Is it something that you want, or is it you're just trying to attract something so you can have something? And if that's what it is, then I'm telling you, don't do it, because I was there. I was like, I want a big butt, I want this, I want this. Now I'm like, I want to be healthy. I want to live a long life. I want to see my children and my grandchildren grow up. I pray for old age. I pray for 109. I thank God for the grace that's upon me right now. I thank God that right now I am not on my inhaler. And was that a disease to me? Yes, it was. Was it a dis-ease to me? Yes, it was. To not be able to walk up a mountain without an inhaler, that day was my conqueror. And that made me know that can no one tell me that you cannot be cured? Can no one tell me that you cannot be healed naturally? Can no one tell me that God's herbs and God's way and electric foods and all the superfoods cannot heal, and the right regimen for your life? When what happens is when we end up overeating, and the main subject today was am I married to my food? So we're going to get into that. And so the whole thing about it for me is I got over that, and I don't have an inhaler. I'm not taking that medicine. That's a pharmaceutical medicine. And was it leading my breathing to something else? And it's a synthetic drug. And I'm not to each his own again, but I'm trying to tell you that when you take any pharmaceutical medicines, what happens? Your body gets immune to it, or you got symptoms. Other symptoms that occur. So what you're doing, and for me, for regeneration, is this. You have symptoms, right? And you have a symptom, say you have a cold, right? Okay. And it's a symptom. Can that symptom be cured? Yes. But what we do, we substitute it and we mask it with pharmaceutical medicine. What it does is it masks, puts a layer on it and masks. It treats it like a covering. Like this is your face and you put a mask on and you want to get all the impurities out. So you're covering the layer, right? For a certain time. Then after 8 hours or after 20 minutes, guess what? It's off. And then the next day you got to do it again. Regeneration is for the long haul. Regeneration is for what you're doing is naturally your electric foods, your waters, your herbs. You're learning yourself. And a lot of people go, oh, but it's so hard. When you use that word, once again, it's hard. It's a broke health mentality. You're creating a broke health spirit, which is a living entity within you. Everything that you speak it out your mouth, so shall it be. And God gave plants and herbs to animals. Did you not think that he did not think of you as an animal? Were you to eat flesh? What happens when you eat flesh? When you eat flesh, you don't know how that animal was slaughtered. You don't know how that animal was killed or anything. And you're taking in that flesh. You cook it, you're taking in that flesh. And next thing you know, you have taken in the emotion of the pain. You have taken in how it was slaughtered, everything. And what happens when you eat meat? A lot of people go, oh, well, it sure is good. Yeah, it tastes good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, chicken was great. Fish was great. Everything was great. You know, don't get it wrong. It smells good. I cannot stand the smell of pork. I cannot. I'll admit, one day I was eating some eggs. Okay, this is where I was vegetarian still, and I didn't completely go vegan yet. But I was eating some eggs, and when I was eating the eggs, I literally start thinking about baby chickens. It just popped in my head out of nowhere. Now I'm like, oh my God, I'm eating someone's baby. I'm eating a chicken mother's baby. I mean, I had it in my mouth and I was still like, oh, I have the feeling in my mouth and just my thought. I don't know what brought that on, but that was the end. I didn't eat any more eggs because every time I kept thinking about a baby chicken. and I'm being honest, I literally went that way. So something in me was transitioning. Something in me was transforming. And that's what I'm saying. I stopped changing. I'm 40 years old and people think I'm not 40. I'm 40 and I have 5 children. And I always say I birthed 5 children on this earth. And I'm grateful. I could have been off this earth many years ago through everything I've been through all my trials and tribulations. I should have been off this earth. Right? But by the grace of God, I'm off. I'm here. I'm still here, and I'm alive, and I feel good. You know, does it take discipline? Yes. Does it take discipline in your mind? Yes. Do you have your bad days? Yes. But it's worth it. This morning I was laying in the bed, and I'm just like, oh God. I had other things in my mind. Only you can motivate you. Everyone needs a mentor or a coach or someone that's walking the same path. But you're not alone. You may be overweight and you may think, I can't get this weight off, but you can get the weight off. You just need someone to be there, moral support. You need someone to show you how to do that. And that's what we do in Vegannatti. We help you become unlearned to learn. And, you know, I'm doing this video broadly, just talking to you guys. I don't even care who doesn't be on here right now, because if I got to do a video every day, you know, and teach you guys something or speak to you guys something from my heart, I will do that. That's my job. That's my purpose on this earth. You know, being a coach, being a self-relationship coach, being a wellness coach, being a vegan cook. Who would have thought that I would have been a vegan cook? I still, but that's not either here. Okay, so, you know, I got past the inhaler. I got past everything. So next thing you know, I went raw for like about 4 or 5 months. And that was different for me. And, you know, a lot of people go, oh, you lose your teeth and you lose all these different things. Everybody's not the same. People use these scare tactics as don't be a vegan. Oh, you're going to be so skinny and blah, blah, blah. oh, don't do it. No, it's not for me. You give excuse because you want to go back and eat meat. You're excusing yourself from wanting to live. So to me, when you excuse yourself for wanting to live, people go, no, I want to live. No, really? You're living to eat because of your pleasures, because of the parasites in you that gives you the craving, you know, all these different things. There's so many different things. I could just go on and on, but we're going to go into those different things. How there are things in meat that actually give you a craving. People think it's just them, but foods give you cravings. And what has happened is what we have done to ourselves is we, from growing up in tradition and how our family ate, we ate. So a lot of sugars, a lot of salts, or whatever, we pile upon sugars and salts and all this stuff. So what happens is our buds change, right? They get used to that. And it's basically we're killing our taste buds. So then when we transition to go eat healthy, we're always asking, oh, can I put more sugar? Or can I put honey? Can I do this and can I do that? And you know, you want to pile it on there because you feel like you have to literally have a taste. You literally have to have it where it tastes so good because your body's like, what is that? That's your flesh like, oh my God, what is that? But your higher self is talking to you, telling you you need this. We don't listen to our bodies. We don't. If I would love to know how many people really truly listen to their inner self, and you might listen to yourself, inner self, as far as being motivated and wanting to do a goal or setting a goal. Well, why don't you listen to yourself about eating healthy? That's part of your goal. Because if you don't take care of yourself, how the hell are you going to become that multimillionaire or that businesswoman in real estate or whatever you may want to be, or that great grandmother or that great stay-home mom? I'm a stay-home mom, but that's all I can do is stay home and eat. No, it's not. I'm a stay-home mom. I'm a businesswoman, and I'm at home. I'm a you know, you say self-made, but be self-made all the way around, and your health and your wealth and so many different things. So I have so much in my mind I want to talk about, but let me get to the main source about, are we married to our food in society? Does society and the environment play a part on how we eat? And I'm going to tell you, I believe it does. We as women and men, when we go through relationship problems, oh my goodness, when we are stressed out, we work midnight shifts, we don't get to eat as much. Does it, our day-to-day life, affect how we eat? Yes. Yes, it does. We are married to our food. Come on, ladies. A lot of us out here, when we get upset and stressed, guess what? We go straight to ice cream. We go straight to cakes. We go straight to a lot of different things. And we are married emotionally to our food. When we say, I love pizza, I love hamburgers, you are married to your food. You're not married to your life. You're not married to your health. You're not married to the higher you that wants to change, that wants better. You are literally married to society. You are married to the things of the world, of the earth, and not of what the riches of the earth can give you, the nutrients and the wealth and the minerals and the vitamins, and to live longer. So I challenge you, think about it. Ask yourself, what do you see around your neighborhood? And what I mean like that, if I was to look out my neighborhood, I would say, what do I see? I see houses. It's very quiet. Children sometimes come out and play. Very quiet. I don't see a lot of crime or anything like that. It's very quiet. It's very peaceful. All right. So if I was to go back to where I used to live, okay, I would say, oh, I see police. I see crime. I see this. I see that. I see a lot of overweight. I see this. I see that. Right? A lot of people stressing about funds, money. So does that take effect on me? Yes. Energy transforms. People transform energy to each other. through conversation. We conversate, sitting down, eating dinner. We conversate at work about issues, our day-to-day problems, stress from work, all day, right? And do we, women, come on, we're on our menstrual cycle. What do? Oh my God, I want chocolate. I want chocolate. So this is a cycle every day, every day, every day. And then one thing we do is when we get a big plate, come holidays, we get these big plates. And, love cooking holidays. Different way now. But back then, cooking all this food, we eat a plate, we get the itis. But really, it's the meat and everything tiring us down. Our body's like, oh my God, this is too much, but you're not listening to that part. So you go to sleep, you think your food's digested, and you go get them some more plates. So you're eating all day, all day, all day, all day, all day. Pile upon pile upon pile, 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 pile. You're feeling pleasure from the taste, right? From the taste. And your senses, your visual, oh, it looks so good. And your mind's like, yeah, oh, macaroni and cheese. But your organs and all that, you're not thinking about that. Oh, wow, what about my kidney? Oh, wow, they got to process and work harder, the kidney and the glucose and the liver and everything. Your intestines got to work harder to digest everything you're putting in. But we don't think about that. We think about what looks good, everything. So are you married to your food? Do you use your food as an emotional barrier? The percentage of the world does. If it's not food, it's liquor. If it's not liquor, it's drugs, right? Or they use violence. This society has to change. This society has to get better. But it starts with me. It starts with you. It starts in your household. Do you know in your house you have your own world? Do you know in your house you have your own community? This is my community, my body. And in the beginning, I had stress. We are a little bit stressed. I'm still a little bit worried. That's no lie. Okay, so in the beginning, it was stress from the things that I've been through. And I speak truthfully. I don't lie about anything that I'm talking about because I need to be truthful because there's someone out there that needs to hear me. I don't care if it's nobody, but somebody really needs to hear me, okay? So through my domestic violence, through everything that I've been through my life, I had stress. My body and emotions, you got to remember, emotions one side and your organs is the other side. And you have to remember that your body can only attain one memory at a time. Your subconscious mindset can download every and any and everything. Oh my God, it just lets data just can go in all day long, right? And your mind plays tricks on you. We look at things in the wrong way sometimes because of our past emotions, because we don't trust. We don't know what to do. We don't know. And that's where we hurt ourselves as well. So the whole key to this is, so I went through all my emotions and whatever, and that's how I was gaining weight. I was gaining weight because I wanted to gain weight. I was gaining weight eating Roman noodles and come to find out Roman noodles, ramen noodles. I don't know how you say it. I call them ramen noodles. Is that better? They don't really digest right in your stomach. Somebody was like, "That's like cardboard." I said, "Oh, wow." And I still was buying them for my children because my children like them. But I gotta do, I don't buy them anymore. I think it was like not too long ago, I bought one more pack and it was like, okay, I'm not buying this no more. I'm not buying this, because we go into survival of the fittest. And that's what we do too. Well, I don't have an organic store around. I don't have the money to buy organic food. I don't have that. And we're going to have a video I'm going to talk about that. Because a lot of us make excuses because, you have your Save-A-Lots, you have your Shop and Saves, you have your Krogers, your Giant Eagles, your Publix, your Aldis, and hi to all those grocery stores. Nothing against you. I love you. But get some organic foods and Whole Foods in there to make more money. So basically, a lot of people will say, well, if I don't have the means to do that, how can I, buy organic foods? internet online is starting to be so big with, delivering vegetables and fruits and vegetables, organic stuff to your home. And I know that's a lot of money too, but we're going to talk about that, about how to find um, the best foods. And I mean, I know if you don't have organic in the grocery stores, there are grocery stores, and you can eat on a budget. You can make big meals on a budget. Being a vegan or being vegetarian is not that hard. We People make it so horrible, and they make it feel like, um, oh no, I can't do it. I can't see myself eating vegetables and fruit. Hello, that's not just all that I eat is vegetables and fruit. There's quinoa that's good for you. There's different type of rices that are good for you. There are hemp tofu that is great. They do have things out that you can eat that taste just like meat. You can do so many different things, but it's because everyone's unlearned about it. And the difference between vegetarians and vegans, vegetarians still eat, some I know eat eggs. Some I know still eat the dairy products and cheese, vegetables, fruits and stuff. And I know some people that still eat fish in their vegetarian diet and things like that. Now, vegans do not eat honey because it's from an animal, from the bee. They don't eat honey at all. A true vegan does not eat honey, does not ingest honey because it's the bee. All right, and we're strictly plant-based diets. It's strictly all that good vegan. And then there's the raw vegans, completely raw. And going raw once again is very um, something really high spiritual. It does change your whole mental. So I think somebody asked me, well, say I wanted to transition, take my step and not as steps. And I'm not telling you guys to do this overnight. Vegannatti, the House of Vegannatti is going to have people that have eaten meat, are still eating meat, and want to take the steps into transition into their Vegannatti lifestyle. They may not become full vegan, but they want to change to where it's hardly no meat. Vegannatti is a place where I want to see people join this that have sugar diabetes, kidney diseases, they're overweight, losing weight, eating disorders, having emotional barriers. This Vegannatti is a movement for women, men, teenagers, those who want to change their lifestyle healthy in a holistic way. As soon as they see the word vegan, it's like, oh no, ooh, run. No, we are a house of people. We are a movement is about living, eating to live holistically, about regeneration and transformation in your mind, in your body, in your soul, mind, body, spirit, and soul, everything. So in all, I want to be able to see a woman naturally don't have fibroids, naturally don't have cysts, naturally her diabetes is changing, women with lupus changing, women with diabetes, I said that diabetes, heart disease changing. And that's what we're about in Vegannatti. We're about the natural way. For me, surgery will be my last resort. As long as I'm breathing, as long as you're breathing, you still have the ability to do so, to change holistically. When you wake up in the morning, can't no one change you but you. God wakes you up in the morning. Thank God. Thank your ancestors. Pay homage for those for you. Thank the earth. Thank the mother. Thank for the green plants. Thank the water. Your body is water. So why not replenish yourself? Why? Oh, I have to have a soda. I have to have this. There are other supplement, great, good cooking, good, and you would believe how many great vegan dishes are out, or vegan even desserts that are out. You be like, this is vegan. This don't taste what tastes like normal ice cream, everything. And I'm not forcing you to become a vegan. This is about your will. You have choice. But Vegannati is about taking taking you to different stages. Your mind, okay? Your mindset is first. Then from your mindset, right, is your detoxification, getting rid of all the impurities, changing everything that's about you and inwardly. So your mindset, your detoxification, you have to replenish that, restore that, regain, all that. Get that in alignment before you go into your rejuvenation stages. And then after your rejuvenation stages, you go into your transformation stages. So you have the awakening, because we have to get you out of that sleep mode. We have to get you out of that living entity of that broke health mindset. And you know your broke health mindset messes with your money. It messes with your family. You know how many women are so young right now that are having issues with their health. And they want to be able to, they look at their kids and they feel like, I can't do this, and I want to live longer and I want to live healthier, but I can't do this by myself. I can't shake the weight off, because they want someone to help them. They watched all these infomercials for diets, all these different things. And at the same time, they're not shaking the weight off. So I just want to tell you, all of you, that you can shake the weight off, that you can live a healthy life, that every disease equals dis-ease in your life can be renewed and restored by eating healthy, by changing your mindset, spiritually, mentally, physically. You can become who you always wanted to be. And every New Year's resolution that you wanted to have can come true. But first, we have to break that spiritual, unhealthy spirit. It's a living entity that is created. Okay, that is created, and you can break it. And I hear so many people tell me they can't. They just can't. And when you say you can't, that's your flesh talking. You will never, ever go any further. You're the one who's going to motivate you. And all the House of Vegannati, all that I'm here to do is to help you if you're willing. All right. So we talked about, are we married to our food? And I tell you, yes, we are married to our food in society, because a lot of corporate people don't have time. They're eating fast food. They're on the go, so many meetings. And corporate people do have to live. We all have to eat to live. We're living to, living to eat. And when you live to eat, that means you're indulging in fast food. You just love your pleasures of your tongue, your eyes. First of all, when food looks good, guess what? Your mouth starts to water, everything. This is your community here. Value your temple. Value your community. Value everything about you. And then if you value yourself, first things first is loving yourself. You are wonderfully and perfectly made. And that's one thing when we get overweight or we're unhealthy, we say, okay, I'm getting healthy, I'm getting better, it's going to get better. And, I'm doing the steps. How are you doing the steps, but you're still eating fast food? Oh, I can cheat today. When you're doing a diet, there's no cheat day. When you're working out, there's no cheat day, right? Okay. So basically, a lot, like I said, people have issues about being a vegan. People say that it's a scary situation. It's unhealthy. You have becoming a vegan, taking the steps to become vegan or going into vegetarian, you still have to learn what are the nutrients. If I get rid of this, what is there for me to get my protein? What is this to get my fiber? What is this to get different things? You have to learn. Just like when you were a baby and you were born, you didn't know how to walk and talk yet. So you were unlearned and you became learned. And it's the same process of walking into the steps of regeneration into transformation. So if you have any questions, you can email me at Vegannatti, that's Vegannatti at gmail.com. Um, some of you can go back and watch this video. I do want to talk about, I said I was going to talk about the memberships and why is there memberships, okay? There right now we're doing it's called the Phoenix Special. So the exclusive memberships for Vegannatti is very special for me because there's four different colors, and then there's the presidential membership, but the presidential membership is not in the Phoenix special. The memberships for Vegannatti is there's the blue membership, which is the blue membership for Vegannatti is dealing with the waters of life. That is the awakening, your awakening into your mindset, the detoxification. That is the exclusive membership, one of the exclusive water memberships for Vegannatti. And that's the first step. That's your awakening. That's the blue card. And then you have the red membership card, and the red membership card for Vegannatti is for your restoring. That's the blood, that's life inside you. All right. And then you have the green. The green is the movement of still life. You're going through your transformation. The greens, learning the nutrients, learning the herbals. And then you have the sun. That is your true transformation membership. And then you have the presidential. Now, your presidential membership, I will mention about the presidential membership. Basically, the presidential membership for Vegannatti is that you have a one-on-one with me. You learn recipes. If you're closer to me, which I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, you get to meet me in person. We come and we teach you how to cook. You get these coaching sessions. That's the presidential. You get everything that other packages. We build your meal plan. And in these memberships that are going on with the blue, the red, the green, and the yellow, those four that right now are on Phoenix Special, and those right now, I'm giving those four memberships away right now for $1. And that's lasting until April 24th. $1 gets you into Vegannatti, the exclusive membership. It gives you your journals. For each membership, you get a awakening journal. You get the blood restoration, your rejuvenation, cleaning out your blood journals. You get your green journal, which is your restoring your life, the green leaves journal, and then your sun, your transformation, your true transformation to it all. That's when, the sun gives you all the rays of the sun. So we did it like that. So you have your journals, you have your daily recipes, you get to build meal plans for yourself, because normally when people want to go on a diet, they just go on your Atkins diet and you go by what someone else has done. But what if you had a place where I really built my own, we help you build your own meal plans based off what's going on with you. We help you regenerate that. And it's very important. Not only that, you get to join the wellness table. And the wellness table is where question and answer, and you're joining other people that have the same issues as you, and you're becoming each other's support group in Vegannatti. So we are a support group. We walk with you through this whole journey for your Vegannatti lifestyle. So once again, that is about the memberships. The membership right now is $1. I'm doing the Phoenix Special, and that's $1. And it gives you so many different things. It helps you build your meal plans, build your recipes. You get to learn from me. I did throw in a special gift, the journals that are going to come, because everyone needs that support. You need to journalize what's going on with you. You need to see face to face what's going on with your life and your health. So it's very important for you to do that. So that's why it's here. So April 24th at midnight is the last day to get. And if you refer a friend, you get something from me special. So if you refer a friend, if you and your friend or you and your family member join for $1, and like say for instance, you two of you join the water membership, um, and that's the awakening, that's the beginning of the mindset. Two of you join that, and then the red, which is replenishing and restoring the impure, the blood. That's helping you learn that you have to detoxify the blood. Then you have your greens, learning the nutrients, the herbals, of remedies of life, and your green membership. And then you have the sun. The sun is your whole transformation. And once again, the presidential membership is a different price, because that is a true one-on-one with me. And we like I said, everyone gets to build their meal plan. Everyone builds their meal plan according to what they're going through. And like I said, you go on these Atkins diets, you go on the Meridian diets, you go on the all these Asian diets, all these different diets, and you're just following from a book. But to have a place like Vegannatti, and literally you have, oh my God, I have a support group. I can go on and there's a group that's just like me. And I can talk about my feelings, and we all feel the same way. And we're helping each other get through this. And I can build my meal plan. The meal plan matches what I'm really going through. People build meal plans for people, and it doesn't even match what they're going through to get them healthy. You're just buying a meal plan. You're getting on an Atkins diet because it has been already written out. So you're just going to do it because of hearsay. But here in the House of Vegannatti, you literally have the ability to create your own. And we help you create it to match you. So you can feel like this is truly your transformation, truly your journey to your lifestyle, to your well-being. So you can live a whole life forever. To live this life, you only get one time. Rejuvenate yourself, regenerate yourself. It's very important to do so. So to be in your full transformation is very, very important. You guys, you breathe every day. And it's so important to see someone change, and they did it, not just by reading a book. They literally had the support. And that's what we are in the House of Vegannatti. Yes, there's coaching. Yes, you have a vegan chef. Yes, you can build your meal plan. Yes, you're going to learn about herbs and superfoods and all these different things. And some of you may not go all the way vegan. Some of you just might go vegetarian. Some of you might just go to just wanting to be a certain way. But the problem is, we literally go through all these diets, right? And we try this diet, this fad, and this fad, and this fad, and this fad. We keep going through all these different phases of diets. Why don't you create your own? Why don't you come to Vegannatti, the House of Vegannatti, and learn for yourself? Get the support, learn, become unlearned. Do not be ashamed. I can give an example. If a person said to me, I'm overweight, I have 2 children, I'm overweight, please help me. The first things first is to help change their mindset, to help them regain self-confidence. Because why are they overweight? Their insecurities, society, bad relationships, divorce, illnesses have came in because of emotional unstableness. You can't go on a diet and work out and be so fly on the outside, but on the inside, you're still broken. You still have issues in the mental. And do you understand? I want you to understand that if your emotions is not right, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. If you're still brokenhearted from divorces, if you're still like stressing over money, that takes a toll on your organs. That takes a toll on your health. Emotional issues causes a dis-ease that helps the diseases to come, because you end up marrying yourself to food, alcohol, drugs, whatever the case may be, to cover up. Just like I said, when you get a cold, we cover it up with medicine. It's a mask. And that's what you're doing to yourself by eating unhealthy. You are covering up barriers in your life by eating unhealthy. Then you become overweight. Then it's causing diabetes. It's causing kidney issues. It's causing arthritis. It's causing all these different problems, a dis-ease in your life. And then you want to point the finger at, well, my divorce, my this, my that is why I'm overweight. No. Today is the day that you have to take accountability for yourself and say, I did this to me because I allowed what happened in the events to hurt me. So I use food and I use all these different things to cover up things, but I'm still hurting. You make all these New Year's resolutions, right? I'm going to get better and I'm going to get fit and I'm going to get healthy and I'm all these. Believe me, I've been there. I know what it feels like. Like I told all of you, I've been in domestic violence and alcohol and all these things. I had a collapsed lung when I had my daughter, my last daughter. I was on an inhaler. That was a toll for me. I couldn't even walk up my little staircase. So what I do, I was wanting to gain weight because of society. Oh, because I want a big butt and I want some big thighs. And what was it doing? Making me having a hard time breathing, all these different things. But now that I changed my diet, I love myself enough to change my diet. And did I get support? Yes. Might have been some hardcore support. It might have been some push support, but I had the support. Am I on an inhaler? No. Is my son on an inhaler? No. My 14-year-old doesn't even take an inhaler anymore because his diet changed. You have to become unlearned to be learned. You have to know if you stop eating certain things, believe me, there are other things to replace it. Women out here, even men, you guys are so worried about, I don't want to lose my figure. I don't want to lose this. What about your life? What about your breath of life? You ain't worried about that? You worried about the attraction of what other people are going to say? What about you wanting to live? Eat to live, not live to eat. When you eat a hamburger, did you know that when you eat a hamburger, it takes one hamburger to digest, takes 2 weeks? Did you know that the stuff that we ate from when we were little kids is still in the lining of your stomachs? Do you really know how unhealthy? When you eat meat, ask yourself a question. When I eat meat, how do I feel? I'm tired. I'm sluggish. Does it make you energized? Does it make you want to go run 6 miles? When you eat meat, does it make you, when you eat something, I want you to ask yourself this question to your own community. How do I feel when I eat this? It's just pleasurable. Oh, that spaghetti was so good. Oh, that spaghetti, an hour later, 15 minutes later, you're getting another plate upon a plate. You just ate a whole plate of spaghetti and didn't even give your stomach a chance to digest anything. If you love yourself, stop telling yourself you love yourself. If you love yourself, you will get yourself together mentally, spiritually, physically. Being healthy ties into everything about you. It ties into your wealth. It ties into your family. It ties into it all. Being healthy is very important. So like I said, in the House of Vegannatti, we do not judge. We are a movement about support, about those who want to live life the way they want to be in their purpose, that they want to be whole, inwardly and outwardly. So the next video I'll do will be about the next step. What is your next step? What are you going to do? You can play this video back and hear it, but my question to you is, if it was today was the day and someone told you today is the day to change your life, would it just be about money? Would it just be about your dreams? Or would it be about, I need to change my health? I need to change my mind. Everything that you worry about, from money, home, love life, everything. It makes you unhealthy. It makes your body tear down. It makes you depressed. It does all these different things to your body. So I'm asking you, if you really want to change your life and you really want to be healthy and you want to be stress-free, why don't you start today? Take the step. Admit, first of all, take accountability. Take accountability for your actions. Stop beating yourself up. If you have diabetes, if you have kidney problems, gallbladder problems, overweight, underweight, eating disorders, alcoholic problems, drug problems, I'm telling you, there's nothing for me to judge you off of. Everyone out here has problems. Stop looking at the next person. I want you to look at yourself in that mirror and say, I can beat this weight issue. I can beat diabetes. I can beat cancer. I can beat all these things. Stop listening to people telling you that if you have cancer, that it cannot be beat. Oh, you have when the doctor says, I don't know, you have so many months to live. Oh, I don't know, we can't do that surgery. The devil's a lie. You waking up every day and you have fight. You waking up every day, that's because God is telling you, you can beat this. Fight. Even if you feel like you're in this remission of cancer or whatever, still fight. Still find a way. Eat healthy, diabetes, everything. I'm reaching out, trying to reach out to everyone possible. Vegannatti is truly about regeneration, transformation. Regeneration is important. You need to awaken from your sleep. And I'm not, like I said, this is no force. I just asked you to take the journey. If we could take the journey on negative things, we're quick to always do negative. It's easy. But when it's positive and when it's challenging, we're going to give up. So in the House of Vegannatti, you have the support from me. You have the support from my team. You have the support from wonderful people. You're going to have support from people that's just like you, that go through the overweight, the underweight, the eating disorders. Believe me, I have testimonies upon testimonies that I did to myself. I'm 40 years old, and I'm gratefully grateful with gratitude that I'm here on this earth. I could have been gone. So I just want to thank you for watching. Stay tuned with me. If you want to know about the memberships, please email me at vegannatti@gmail.com. That's VEGANNATTI@gmail.com, Vegannatti. And if no one didn't tell you they loved you today, I just want to let you know, I love you. God loves you. And this is the beginning to your new you. Why not? Why not take that step? Why not want to live a good life? Don't use those excuses. It's a living entity of your flesh trying to stop you. Your house, this is your house. And while you're in your house, this is your community. The outside is a double community that messes with your community. Work, people, meeting people every day. That's energy. It transforms. Listen to other people's problems. Oh yeah, I'm going through that too. Oh, I can't pay a bill too. Yeah, I don't have enough of this, or maybe this. But you don't realize that what you're doing is your organs. You're causing a disease. Everything is a disease, from emotional issues, worrying about money problems. Everything is a disease, not just the eating, but you did the emotional issues or events that happen or fear caused you to become overweight or caused you to be unhealthy. This whole thing with I have diabetes because it's genetic. No one did not put, normally the baby, because of the mother, Guess what? When the mother is pregnant with a baby, right? And the baby comes out and they say that baby has diabetes. Why did that baby get diabetes? Did that baby eat the sugar? Yes, because why? The mother ate the sugar. The mother wasn't taking all that. The mother should have been eating healthy. If the mother was eating healthy and doing what's right and not eating what she, and that becomes, once again, that comes from being unlearned to learn. When you're pregnant, you have to make sure you get the right nutrients, the right vitamins, and everything. All this craving, eating, all this stuff. Then, you know, when your baby comes out and has issues, that's not a genetic thing. It came from the mother. We have to wake up and be truthful with ourselves. I did this to me. How did I have a collapsed lung? In the beginning, because I wasn't taking care of myself. But also, I was in the hospital while I was pregnant, and I had the collapsed lung because I was allergic to the Procardia, which is a pharmaceutical drug. It's supposed to lower blood pressure, but it was I was on Procardia because I was having contractions at 5 months. So the Procardia and the magnesium or whatever it was, when they had put me in the hospital, I was in bed rest for 4 days. My lung cracked and it collapsed. And I never had a collapsed lung. So what happened after that? I ended up having lung issues, and I was not eating correctly. I was vegetarian, but I wasn't eating correctly. I didn't have the knowledge. I was still eating my chicken and fish. I still was eating here and there. I was eating still junk, you know. I was addicted. I could say I was addicted to cornstarch. Cornstarch. And there's a lot of people that eat cornstarch. And there's this fad of eating cornstarch because I want to gain weight. But cornstarch dries up the blood within. I had to stop eating that. Come on, you know, starch is no joke. All right. So when I come on next time soon, which is this weekend, and stay tuned for that. We'll be talking about superfoods. We'll be talking about how can I. So I want to name a couple things. So the thing about being married to your food, and someone might ask me, how do I break that? And the first things first is having a face-to-face conversation with yourself and admitting why. Take a book, and that's one of the things that we do in the blue membership, the water membership, because that's in the Waters of Life. This is your Waters of Life membership. And like I said, there's 4 memberships that I'm giving away for $1 till April 24th. These are exclusive memberships. The presidential membership is not being in this Phoenix special, but right now 4 memberships are being given away, and that's the blue, the red, the green, and the yellow. And the reason why there are those colors in Vegannatti, in the House of Vegannatti, because the blue is your awakening. This is the Waters of Life. That's when we talk about your mindset. We talk about the emotions. We help you have a face-to-face encounter with yourself. Why these things are happening, where did it all come from? And we help you get in position into your regeneration. We help you get into position to help you get ready for your next step, because you can't just go nilly-willy and work out and not have a plan. So your water package, it comes with a, you get your t-shirts, you get your journal, the water journal, you get all this stuff. So we take you through a support team for the first step. The red is about your blood, detoxing everything, learning how to keep the blood oxygenized and everything. We go through that in the red package. The green is all about your herbs. It's all about learning the superfoods, or learning about the foods that you are to intake. The yellow is I love the sun, because when the sun, it gives life. So that's your transformation. And that's the life stage. The yellow is your life stage. Okay. So you get your recipes, you get to join the holistic wellness table, which you do have forums. Everybody's in different groups, because somebody might have an overweight problem and going through the same emotional issues as you. But we put you together because we want you to walk it together. You get with nutritionists and dietitians and all these different things. You have the chefs that create meal plans for families and everything. But as a vegan chef, personal chef, and as a self-relationship coach, one thing I'm so firm about is I need to know where you're at mentally and spiritually, because it's so important. I'm not going to create a meal plan for you and just go here. That's like, you might as well go back to the fads of beach bodies and Atkins diets and Meridian diets and the Asian diets. And, even if it's a plant-based diet, at the end of the day, you still have to have you in it. And it's very important to have you in it. It's very important that you feel, this is me. This whole meal plan is me. And when you have something that's created around you, it feels great. I don't want to take a diet plan, and I don't want to do a fad. I want something that's created for me, that I know this is meant for me to do. It's created for me. I have a support team. I can pick up the phone. I can dial a number, and I know that someone like me needs to talk, and I have partnership. And that's what we're about, partnership. This is not a membership thing. It's about partnership. We are a movement. We are a movement about life sustaining, value, worth, everything about you. So once again, I just want to thank you. Once again, my name is Dr. Emmy Wu. Some of you know me on Facebook as Amelia Bryant. Some of you know me as Emmy Wu. And Emmy Wu is my baby name, and that's my honor of my Filipino grandmother. And once again, the reason why I created Vegannatti, the House of Vegannatti, is because we are a movement. We are about support. You don't have to be strictly vegan to be in this group. You need to be in this group because you need to live. Eat to live, not live to eat. We need your community to be healthy, inwardly and outwardly, whole body. I want you to value yourself. I want you to love yourself truly. And I want you to know something. Don't look at your bad events as bad. Look at it as good events. Look at it as in a good way so you can use it to get better. Look at it as an implement tool to become stronger. You didn't go through what you're going through to be where you're at today. You don't realize that you're stronger than you were then. So your strength now is for you to even go higher in health and wealth and all the goals in your purpose. So we're here at the House of Vegannatti to support you and in anything. So if you're someone that's tired of being overweight, if you're someone that wants to know more about becoming a vegan or vegetarian, if you're someone that just needs moral support in your life and you want your mindset changed, if you're ready for change in your life, if you're ready to don't look back and be whole body. And to all my ladies out there, you might lose weight. Yeah, you might lose weight when you're doing your diet plan, but your body's going to reconstruct. Your body is going to be in reconstruction. It's going to regain. It's going to do so much great things. So if you're ready, once again, you can email me at vegannatti@gmail.com. That's VEGANNATTI@gmail.com. Ask me about the memberships. The memberships that are for $1 right now are only till April 24th. And after that, it goes back to its regular joining price. And that's, I'm allowing that for $9.99. And that's a very, very important thing, $9.99, because I don't believe that I should be all this extravagant. But there are meal plan packages. There's so many different things in Vegannatti. So we're launching our website very soon for vegannatti.us. And if you would like to talk to me, please email me. If you have any questions, find me on Facebook under Vegannatti. Join the group, be part of the group. You'll get to learn recipes, what's good, and I'll be on doing videos on what the benefits are for CMOS benefits for Amaranth, all those great things that's coming soon. So I love you guys. If no one didn't tell you they loved you, I love you. I am Vegannatti, and know that you are Vegannatti, and we are a movement for regeneration and transformation. Have a blessed day. Be encouraged, and your life depends on it. Love you. Peace.